Hello, it's me, it's Brandy, and I would like to talk to you about, well, my very favorite pen, which are these, the Violet Parallel pens. They're often used for calligraphy. I saw these on Instagram a few years ago and mentioned it to my mom, and she got these for me for Christmas. And that was awesome. It's super cool. But rather than going through a review to say exactly how these work, how to care for them, right now this is a surface test. I'm going to test these on some popular art surface, materials, various, media, various sketchbooks and notebooks and papers, so that you can see how they perform, so you don't end up doing the fatal mistake of, you beautifully penciling your thing and then you go to ink it and you find out, oh, this is the most bleedy paper one comes in contact with this stuff ever. Yeah. Ask me how I know. So yeah, I'm gonna go through. I went through my collection of paper. I picked out 5 that I think they're very common, or that you would be most likely to run into, or even have laying around. And I'm going to use these guys with their standard ink that they come with. At least I'll just pick one of these. Use this guy, and we'll see how they perform. And just so you know what I'm testing, I'm going to be testing, that's all set up, Canson Bristol board. You can find this all over. Let's see, here's the other Canson marker paper. And something specifically made for calligraphy, the Strathmore calligraphy paper. And I found this at one of our art stores, and I've used this on a few things, and I really do like it. But I've actually not used it with these, so some of these will be a surprise for me too. Some of this, it's Paris paper. It's made for pens. Bourdon and Riley Paris paper. We're going to go over. This is a ye olde Moleskine. It's kind of old. The elastic is almost dead, but it's a Moleskine, and they pretty much they're all known for high quality, being really good paper. So we're going to test these guys in a Moleskine. And bonus, I'm going to show you guys my very favorite. This is the best. We'll save that for last. So let's get started with the test. Okay, so we have our, the kiddo and I did cotton candy nails for Valentine's. It's fun. So here I cut little squares from each of the pads, not like the notebooks, but from the pads. So let's start off with the very common Canson XL Bristol. That's 100 pound. I just put the size of the pad in there. Violet Parallel pen. And you know what? Let's test all the sizes, because it won't hurt. This is the 1.5 millimeter. I'll do small to large. First of all, I'm going to make sure there's ink in these, because I really didn't do that. Oh yeah, this one's good. Yeah, it's our regular cartridge setup, which is nice. So here we go. We are gonna just do some, I don't know, I'm just gonna write hi, I guess. Nothing fancy. Hi. And let's do the thing. It's kind of hard to do because I'm working, the phone is on a stand, which is on, like, my arms are like around the stand. So I'm totally not working in a normal pose here. So there we go. Here, that's the 1.5. Oh, let's do something else here. I'm gonna like hold it down. We'll just hold that down. Let's see if it just wants to suck the ink out. Doesn't seem to. So let's try next size up. This is the 2.4. We're just gonna do seems like it wants to bleed a little. Let's do that. Meh. .4. And let's just hold it down. Make a nice puddle. Huh. Well, so far so good. That's right. I have two of the 2.4s. I think that's right. I think the other one's full of red ink. And I can never remember. That's right. The blue one's a huge one. Next size up is the green, and it's 3.8. Did it leak? Did it leak? If this is leaked, these pens are several years old, and this will be the first time any of them has leaked on me. I think it leaked. Wow. Well then, this one leaked on me. I haven't had that happen. Like, what, I've had these like 2, maybe. No, I've had these for like 3 years. Wow. I'm impressed because I've owned a lot of cartridge pens, and I've never, especially the abuse these things they can go through. They've literally traveled thousands of miles with me. They've been all over the country, and I've never had them leak on me yet. But I mean, it leaked, right? It leaked. It obviously leaked. I mean, in there, that's full of ink. That is full of ink in there. But I didn't know it didn't leak, because look, this is clean. That is clean. Wow. Okay. Wow. That's cool. So wow. So even if it does leak, no biggie, because I mean, if it leaks, it's not going to make him. Wow, cool. Surprise. Yeah, so you got some ink on me. Whatever. I do calligraphy. I always have ink on you. So yeah, wow. Yeah, look. You can't tell. I mean, that's from me. But that's from me just now. But yeah, there was no indication that it leaked. Amazing. And FYI, I store these upright. Like, they travel flat, obviously, because I keep them in a zippered pouch. But I store them like this, in a jar. They have their own jar, and they're like this. So like this, if it leaked, you would think it would just go, bleh. But no, man, it's clean, and all its friends are clean. Nice. Oh, I'm even more impressed. I love these. So okay, hey, I guess I'm gonna be doing another video today about cleaning these things. So I do know how to clean these, like when you're changing ink colors. But I guess I'll give this one a good scrub. So okay, you're gonna go up there. Well then, moving on. The 6mm. This one might have a color in it. This one might be a colored ink, if I recall correctly. I look at how huge this is. This is like so ridiculously huge. I love it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. That's like, bam. It's just so ridiculously big. It's just so... That's not the best quadrata by any means, but it's just so big. Man. Oh, that's the only problem with these. Sometimes you can't get all the way. Look. And I'm going to really like just set that there. We'll let that. Six. There we go. Yeah, wow, the others look fine. They're all clean. So, we're going to let this dry. And we'll look at it in a minute. I'm going to set it right over. Oh, I might put my hand on it. I'll lean it right there. Let's move on. Strathmore calligraphy. I'm just going to do the little, write the word hi and do the little tests here. Now that you guys pretty much know what's going on. And we've had our little surprise there. Yeah, these are all going to need to dry. And I say this has a slight texture. I'm going to see if I can tilt the lights. Well, tilt it so you can see the texture in the light later. It's like faux quadrata thing that I really like. That's what these things are great for. Oh, I didn't do the press test. Let's do the press and hold test. Blah, blah. Let's do that real quick with this guy. Now we're just going to leave their lids off here. Let's just try something else. I love these pins. Isn't that nice? That's just so nice. You see, I even went back over the ink, so we'll see how that looks on the back. I don't have enough space. Oopsie. Scribble mistake. I'll just leave that there. You know, I think it's pretty obvious that's a 6mm. Just leave that. Okay, so quick note, this calligraphy paper, I'm going to try not to tilt it so it dries. It does have a little bit of a texture. Don't know how easy it is for you to see the texture there. It's got kind of lined. But yeah, Bristol is pretty smooth. Okay, oh good, we can look at this. This one's dry. So the Bristol, it's dry, smooth. Yeah, I did the smoother versus the more textured side. And you see there's not really much bleed through. You can kind of see it a little bit. I'm tilting it so I'm not seeing a light through the back because the light's up there. But it kind of can see, I can sort of see it. I don't know if you can. But yeah, but it didn't bleed. No bleed through. Even on, like we really late, like we just held it there. Yeah, we just held it there for a minute and it just like, very nice. And I can see the motion, like just the surface, especially the smooth side because Bristol has to use the smooth. It was gliding very well. So this is nice. Bristol's good. Although I don't think if you were to draw guidelines with a pencil, I don't think you could erase them. You know what? Let me take, so I have like 50 erasers here. There's a Staedtler Mars Plastic, a Design 200. Let's see what else I got. Magic Rub, Prismacolor Magic Rub. Oh crap, this is, oh man, they make that really good soap. Really good paint soap. Oh, do I have the other half of that one? Or did I use it? I think I used it. I like that guy. I like this one. Little like magical gum eraser. It kind of is. It's kind of like squishy like the Magic Rub. And we have ye old classic. Oh, that one's gross. Classic kneaded eraser. Let me just go on the high here with this guy. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, that's why it wasn't dry. They're not dry all the way. Okay, mental note. They're not dry all the way. So we're going to wait. Hopefully, maybe at the end I'll test it with an eraser. We'll see. I don't want this to take forever. Here's this. This definitely looks dry. Like this. These bits are kind of shiny. Like this. This might still be wet. So by the time we're done, these should be okay. I think so. I remember doing a project and I did nice calligraphy and I went to erase guidelines, it just went blur everywhere. It might have been on the Bristol. So, but it doesn't bleed. That's nice. No bleed. This stuff, okay, looks okay, with the exception of down here. It's pretty dry. Okay, well, a little bit up here, but yeah. So that wasn't very long at all. Let's go to the back. Oh, bit of bleed, not a lot, but this is like 20-pound paper. This is like 20-pound paper. This is really not. Yeah, this is like cardstock. This is rather thin paper. But it's nice. And writing with the textured surface, it was nice, but it is nice. It's got this sort of I don't know if it's just the pad I got. It has a sort of ivory, off-white tone. Let me have some tea real quick. So yeah, this is the calligraphy paper. Let's do the Canson marker paper. I'll move my erasers. Over here. This is the marker paper. There's another more Canson marker paper, and the marker paper is also very thin. I don't know if you've used marker paper for things. And there are many different brands, and I swear it's like it doesn't want to. You almost have to buy like a pad of each to figure it out. Like in my personal experience, because I do like to use lots of markers. Let's just hold that there. Okay, well it didn't want to drink it, so that's good. So, I mean, talking about these pens, I don't know about you, but I have a feeling if you were the more brushstrokey type of calligrapher, you would hate these or you would destroy them, because you would go to get these, because you can get really nice brushstrokey effects, but it takes a lot of practice. I am not great with that, because you can, but again, it takes lots of, all calligraphy takes practice, but to get a brushstroke look with these guys takes some. Oh wait, are you out? Ooh, sorry, bump the camera. Are you out? Oh, yeah, you're out. Okay, cool. Well, we'll just. Hey, I guess this is turning into a bit of a how to do your thing. So, pretty standard thing for cartridge pens. So this will just. Wait, there we go. Oh, there we go. There's our good test. Let's load that. Ooh. So my problem with the big size is it takes, especially, now this surface is very smooth, almost feels like a vellum or like a tracing paper level smooth, and which is again great for markers, but you have to, it doesn't, I don't know how to put it, it's like it doesn't want to catch, I guess that's the term. It doesn't want to catch fully. There we go. There. It's gonna take some. That noise you hear is my cat on the back of my chair. What do you do? Which is that's Pasha. That's Pasha kitten. Okay, we can just do our big squares. There. We'll leave that dry. Over here. Well, this one is dry. You can go over there. We'll put you right there. And we're going to get this is the Bourdon and Riley Paris paper. 108 pound. heavier poundage weight for paper than the Bristol, which still looks really shiny. This might be the one that you like you can't erase. So either like be very careful. We'll find out. So there we go. There's the Bourdon and Riley Paris paper. Again, it's kind of cardstocky. It's strange. It doesn't feel as thick as this. This does have a cardstocky feel. This has the beautiful smoothness. It's smooth on both sides. It has a wonderful smoothness, almost of marker paper. Like it kind of feels a sort of vellumy, like, you know, drafting parchmenty sort of smoothness to it. It's not a lot of tooth on this paper. But it has like, it's got like the stiffness of the Bristol. Whereas marker paper, this is 18 pound. This is 20. This is even less than this. And it's semi-transparent. I wrote semi-T, semi-transparent, bright white. And it's, you know, it's, yeah, see, look, you see the box through it. So here we go. Let's do some writing. Oh, wait. Did you try? Yeah, I licked my finger. You can't, ooh. Oh, is this bleeding? Oh, no, it's bleeding. Oh, look at that. Oh, man, this is the... Gross. Bleed, 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 bleed. Bleed. Oh, man. Yuck. Oh. Okay, that's with a skinny nib, too. That's the little one. No. Well, maybe if I'm just be quick. I'll be quick. I'll be quick. No. Bleed. Oh, man. I'm afraid to look at the other side. Yeah. Yeah, oh man, oh, this is just gonna drink this. I think this is just gonna drink it. Ending my day covered. Ooh! Oh, hello! Look at you! So yeah, this weirdness here was my fault, because I was like, nah, because I don't want to just like all the ink up. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, it seems like... Well, it's made for, like, lots of ink, but, I mean, it's still bleedy. The lines are not near as sharp, you see? Yeah. I mean, there's no, it's two blades of metal. There's no real change in width, that versus the tip. Maybe if you're, like, really fast, if I, like, yeah, if I move slowly. Okay, so I think maybe the trick for this might be speed. Or maybe, oh, I don't know, if it might just drink a marker. Yeah, it just, wow, look at it. It just spreads. Is this still going? Okay, no, I don't want to use all my ink. Okay, then. Let's look behind these. Canson marker. It's pretty shiny still, like the Bristol is, so we'll see if it's dry later. Nope, didn't, like, you can see it, but this is it's semi-transparent paper, so seeing it is nothing, but there's no bleed. Like, you can see it, but I mean, it didn't bleed on, oh, there's, I don't think that was there before. But it didn't bleed. So that's good. This didn't bleed. Did anything really bleed? Did anything bleed? Oh, yeah, the calligraphy paper bled a little. So, here's the Paris paper. Although it is dry, it's dry. Okay, although FYI, this ink is not waterproof. So if you spill anything on any of these papers, they're just going to go everywhere. You're going to lose it. Here we go. Oh, wow. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's from this. Wow. This is paper. I put a big sheet of sketch paper on my drafting board. I just tape it down and replace it every so often when it gets full of stuff to protect my board. Yeah, so wow, I had high hopes of this paper because I really I mean, it's so nice. I've used it with other markers and it's good. It's just, I've used other things and it's been fine, but wow, it just drinks that in unless you're kind of, even when I went quickly, these edges are not that crisp. You see there's like feathery bleediness happening there. Wow, yeah, and it just like, yeah, if you had this, if you were working on the pad, you would lose the sheet under it. So wow. Wow. Okay, let's try an eraser test real quick. Let's use the Sanford. We're going to try the Bristol again because this has been sitting around for the longest. And we'll see if I'll do the eye. Whoa. Nope, this isn't dry. Oh, this must be the stuff that like never dries. Yeah, it works great, performs beautifully, but yeah, it just, yeah, if you had guidelines, you'd have to be really careful. Let's let the rest of this sit till the end, because I really haven't touched this or this guy much at all, or like the little the dot there. Let's let this sit to the end, and we'll come back to that one. So here's a calligraphy paper. That looks great. That looks fine. A little bit. Oh yeah, you got like. Let's see if we use this old kneaded rubber. Oh, kneaded rubber's good. Whoop. There, but it's very thin paper. You got to be careful. Kneaded rubber seems to be behaving rather nicely. A little. Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh, where I held it down, that wasn't dry enough. I don't think that was dry. Let's try this little guy. I wish I can remember what brand he is. This one is usually my go-to. This is my very favorite. This is my very favorite eraser. Oh, wow. Okay, so maybe be very careful when you're erasing on this. Like, this seems okay. But maybe this still had to dry some more. And here's the marker. Let's try this on the marker page. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's not dry. Oh, it stuck to me. And this stuff, like it feels dry. It's not going anywhere. Well, you can erase on it real good. Even on that. Okay, well, it's bleedy. I find very interesting that it was more bleedy on the skinnier the nib, the more bleedy it was. So yeah, interesting. Interesting. So we'll come back to our Canson friend here. Now we're gonna go with the old classic Moleskine. Okay, sorry. Technical difficulties. So where are we? Moleskine, yes. Doing a Moleskine test. I knocked over my tripod. Yeah, so here we go. The kiddo was drawing in it. I don't know when. But yeah, Moleskine, again, this is like, if you do a lot of art notebook stuff, you know what a Moleskine is. They're known for having very thick, very high quality pages and papers. So we're going to just draw on this. We're just going to write on this one. Oh, maybe I should take the time to just take the caps on and off. This doesn't seem to be bleedy. Although, look at that, it's still pretty wet. The Paris paper, it just like, you know, it drank it. Here we go. This looks pretty good. It feels nice. This is very smooth. Yeah, not a lot of tooth to a Moleskine. Very smooth. Interesting. It almost feels like it's, I don't know. There we go. There we go. Get the ink going. No, not good. Ain't going. There we go. I don't think this big guy really likes the, Oh wow, are you seeing the reflection, how the ink is, how it's drawing? It's like not solid. At least it doesn't look solid from my angle, so we'll see what it looks like in a minute here. Oh, I didn't do the hold downy bleedy test. Yeah, no, these are terrible little indicators. But I'll at least do it with the big one. I'll hold it. Wow, that's like not really bleedy at all. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, pff, it was hardly going. There you go, ink. Come on, you want to go? Sometimes I'll like, you can draw on the previous stuff. There you go. Alright, so, Moleskine. That's really interesting. Do you see it has this like texture look? I like that. That almost looks like a print, like a wood block or a lino print or something, because it's got that cool texture. Yeah, this does have some tooth. It's smooth. It does have some tooth. Not as much as the other side of Bristol, obviously. You can kind of see the texture here, maybe. I can. I don't know if you can. But it's very interesting. I do like this sort of, I don't know, it looks like old wood block print. And I have old wood block prints. I know what those look like. Yeah, wow, yeah. Look, I can do that. Looks good. Okay, the big test, especially for a notebook. This is the most important test. Oh, it's bleedy. But I didn't get on the opposite page, so even when I held it down, there's no mark on this page. This page is clean. So this would be good as long as you're not doing, you know, if you don't want to, you know, do both sides, I guess. Or if you're just practicing and you don't really care, I think this might be fine. I don't know, this might mess you up if you draw over it. Sometimes there can be like extra bleed. I don't know if you've ever experienced that, but that's the thing that can happen. But it looks great. You know? And it seems dry. Like, it feels like it's dry. So let's... Wow, I have to like... really go at it. Wow. Let's see the design. Okay, and the stuff I held down, and also these are the later ones. Let's try the Prismacolor Magic Rub. Wow, hardly. It's just a little bit feathering right here. Wow, so you can erase in this, it seems, really nicely. It seems like it dries super fast. That's cool. You could probably, like, you know, do your ink and then just set it aside for a couple minutes, let it dry, and then, you know, later on when you're home and you're not going to be leaving, like, dust everywhere. Like, if you're in public, you won't be leaving eraser dust everywhere. You could probably take this home and erase it. So, yeah, Moleskine performs well. Good job, Moleskine. And now we come to my favorite. My favorite, the Rhodia. There it is. Rhodia, I like the squares. It's an 80-gram paper, and I know, oh, one of the other papers was like the same. Was it the Paris paper? No, that's the 108. Which one was 80 grams? Oh, that's right, the marker paper. The marker paper was like 70 grams. So this is a little bit beefier than marker paper. It is a regular old notebook, spiral bound. You know, it's not hard bound notebook. I mean, you can tell this is my favorite. This is my favorite. This is like 3 years old or something, 2 or 3 years old. But yeah, I would just look up quotes on my phone and practice. But you see, look at that. What? And you turn it around. Look at the other side. Look at that. Look at that. Now there's a little bit little bit, you can kind of see some ghosts of it through. As in, I think you would count that as bleed. Oh, I'm just, playing on this page. Because I do hand engraving. Cufflinks, yeah. So yeah, see, you can kind of, like, you sort of feel it. Like, I can feel it through here. But for making pencil notes either, so you can still do it, and it won't hurt it. And I know I've done pen, and let me see what I flip through. And I love this paper. This is my very favorite. I would say if you're going to get a notebook to practice in, get yourself a Rhodia. Get yourself one of these. They're wonderful. I actually haven't done a hold down test, so let's do that. I haven't done the ultimate bleed test. Here. Okay. Holdy, holdy, hold. There we go. There. Oh yeah. There. Yeah, I can't. I think it's right there. I think it's there. Look at that. Oh, it's still wet too. Cool. So yes, this. Now I want to close the notebook, but I don't want it to like get everywhere. So I'm just gonna take a bit of tissue here and do that and blot. Oh look, you can even blot it and it doesn't go everywhere. These are my favorite. Nice, smooth. Nice and smooth. You can do both sides. With these amazingly beautiful pens, which I love to death. I love them dearly, and I'm even more impressed now I found out that one did leak on me. I don't know when that happened. Fairly recently. Here we go. Here's some of the colored ink. They do have colored ink. It does a little bit different. That one did get some bleed. But it got some bleed. One little spot. That's the kiddo practicing. Yeah, cats rule. She likes cats. Yeah, look, that's the result of bleed through. That from this page, which on the front had me just. Oh yeah, that's from that. Yep, and these are the parallel pens. Me just playing with them. Okay, another quick plug for this. Oh, I should say these the makers of these notebooks and these pens are not paying me. These are all things I bought. Guess what else this thing can take? Bam. Dip pen. This is with a dip pen. Spends good old copper plate practicing. And look at the other side. There's the back. Isn't that great? So, these, my very favorite. Okay, so, we've done our tests. We've tested notebooks, and we've tested pads. And I think the Bristol's still not dry all the way. Nope. Bristol, you're so good for microns. That's another video. So yeah, and again, Moleskine performed very well. And of course, my favorite, the Rhodia. I love these. And I love these pens. And I'm still more amazed that this one leaked and I had no idea, and it's great. I mean, awesome. I mean, look at that. You would think it would be all over. I've had so many pens, like so many like cartridge type fountain calligraphy sort of pens. They leak and they just go, and I found out they leak pretty quick. So I reach my hand and I'm like, oh. I'm like, no. Afterwards, so I'll have to clean that. Anyway, clear winner. Not you. This pretty bleedy, the Paris paper, performs beautifully, takes forever to dry. I can't erase it, but again, it does perform beautifully though. The calligraphy paper, really nice, really nice. Just be careful with the erasing. Marker pen, marker paper, okay. I would give this a solid okay. I would want something a bit more heavyweight, and again, it still has that bit of a sheen, that weird sheen to it. Kind of, it's very similar to the Bristol. It has that sort of, yeah, I got that blotchy sheen to it, and yeah, it's still, ew, it's gummy. It's got a gummy text. Yeah, it's getting on me. So yeah, this performs okay. I would say out of all of these, my favorite is the Strathmore calligraphy paper. It said wove finish, so I don't know if you can get like a less wove finish, whatever that means, or if you can get it in white, because this is kind of like an off-white, sort of eggshelly. I really wanted the Paris paper to work, but it is so bleedy, and look at that. Look how, like, bleh. I mean, it's so weird that the skinny ones you would expect to be not as bad, or are more fuzzy and feathery on the edges than the really thick nib giving out more ink. And then, of course, we had our Moleskine. Where's my test? There it is. The Moleskine performing well and ending up with that really cool... Oh yeah, I closed it, and look, it's fine. Ends up with that beautiful texture. So, that's nice. That cool wood blocky look. I like that. That's cool. I gotta play with that later. It'll remind me to play with that later. And of course, my favorite, the Rhodia. My very favorite. I love these. I love it for all the things. This is great. So I would say and they don't just come in this size. They have lots of sizes. I just like these squares. So I would say if you were going to, and they are less expensive than a Moleskine, and thinner paper. So if you wanted something big, thick, like archivally, like if you want to do a travel journal and you want to save it for the future, I would probably do a Moleskine. And if you wanted to, if you just want your everyday practice notebook, this is the best practice notebook for your calligraphy, if you're using, especially if you're using these guys. So yeah, and there are links down below. Just want to say, those are affiliate links, so I get a little bit of kickback if you use those links to buy something. Much appreciated. Oh, I just realized. They were clean. I swear they were clean when I started. This is normal. I'm glad I didn't touch my face. I'd have all, like, smudgy. So yeah, I would say definitely check these out. I love them. They didn't pay me. These are all things that either... Actually, these are all things I bought. Oh no, I think this is my husband's. I think I stole it because he had like a stack of them. I think I stole this from him years ago. Oh well. Oh well. And yeah, if there's anything else you want me to test with the parallel pens or other art supplies, I have so much. And that's a different cat. Hi, Mara. Kitties. So yeah, anything else you want me to test, I will dig through my drawers again and do another test, and I will make a video about these guys. Just how to use them, how to use their mixable color, which, mixable? What does that mean? But it's also good for me because now I know what papers to test this stuff on best to show you guys. And how to use this thing, and how to use this thing, which you get all these things when you get the pen. Hey kiddo, kids walk by. Yeah, like how to use this, like what's this for? So yeah, I will teach you how to do all that in a different video, and as soon as they're done, or any more test videos I do, there'll also be links down below. And yeah, like I said, full disclosure, affiliate links. Use them, don't, either way. I appreciate it. At any rate, I do hope I helped you. Spend your art supply money wisely, because art supplies are expensive. They just are. And yeah, have a nice evening. Bye.